Be very, very quiet. I am hunting Hot Wheels. Howdy, friends and neighbors, and welcome to another episode of Hunting with Miss Peg. Alright, so I went out there this weekend and was looking around, and I thought this was interesting. That's pretty cool. I mean, the short card and the big card, and they both look like maybe they're international because they don't have the uh, guarantee for life on it. So that was pretty interesting to find these in looks like 2004. Both of them different backs. But that's pretty cool. I just thought I'd show that one. That was kind of neat. And then here, check this guy out. At the colors, man. A Bentley Continental. That's pretty cool right there. It's all about the colors, ain't it? But the way that the graphics, let's zoom in there, zoom in, zoom. It's not wanting to zoom. Oh well, that's okay. The colors on that one was cool, and then this one here, I picked this one up just because it's got all that stuff on it. Mad Mike Motorsports. It's almost like an M&M. But yeah, that's a cool looker there. And then I'm going to show all these three right here at the same time. I'm sure everybody's seen all these, but these were Moon Eyes. And whenever I can get a combi for like $2, I get them. I like collecting these little guys. One day, I might have a race with these guys. You never know. But there's the cool combi, and then these guys, they're the same. One of 5 and 155 of 250. But they're different different colors. Same wheels, looks like. That's pretty cool. Got those, and then these two. Check this out. These, can't remember the store right away, but Myers or something like that. You reckon that's where they're from? I don't know. I got these at the Flea Market. They was in a tote. I had to dig deep to get them though. But they're pretty sweet looking. Yeah, man. Wow. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the meat of it, buddy. Look at this guy. I mean, when I was digging through the tote, he just said, grab me, man. I'll race with you. Look at that. Ain't that something? That's pretty cool right there. That color just, wow, just pops. And here's one. Pagani. And is that a Hyra? Yeah. I'm not going to hurt myself trying to say that word. Brembo. I thought it had a parachute on the back, but it don't. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. And here, I don't know, but I don't have this car or van. I tried to clean him up, but he's in kind of rough shape. The card is trying to come off the card right here, but looks like he's got a metal base or metal bottom. I don't know. I guess that's Washington D.C. maybe. Aerostar photo finish. What year is that guy? 94. Woohoo! Looks like there's a blimp. Well, Hey, it's a good rear blimp. And then here is a ramp truck. Now, you reckon they use a truck like this, only a life-size one, making that movie where he jumped? What was the name of that car? The Mustang? You know what I'm talking about. But that could have been. It's a ramp truck. Hey, you just never know. He's good and heavy too, man. He'd be good on the drag strip, but I don't know about going down the road course. And then here, this guy's gonna park alongside my road course. You know, you got to have a place to rest. You know, when you're out there racing and eating fajitas, and you know, it's a good thing they got a good bathroom in there. Hopefully, when you eat too many fajitas, you know what happens. Now that's a wabao right there. But that's pretty cool looking. Wonder if there's any Easter eggs in there. I don't know. So if somebody knows, let me know. Yeah, see? Okay, 67 Pontiac GTO. I may have shown this one in an earlier video a while back, but I just had to grab this one. Those old muscle cars like that. They're pretty cool. And here is a Buick GSX. Let's see how close we can get on that guy, man. What's he got right there on the back? Yeah, he says, "I'm fast. Don't mess with me, man." I wouldn't doubt it. In real life, this guy would get gone in a hurry. No doubt about it. And this one, I like it. The card's a little rough, but that's okay. You know, when you get them at a good deal, you just roll with it. It might find itself on the drag strip. That's what those are made for. Mopar. Dodge Dart 68. That's awesome. Then here you go, a 58 Ford Thunderbird. You're going to see a theme here in a second, because you see the green? We're starting into some green cars. You know me and the odd green ones. That one would look good. Detail a little bit more. Put some tail lights on there. You know, I like the wheels. Put a few little headlights in there. Some decorations. Yeah, boy. Now here we go. Here's some green. A 70 Dodge Challenger. He's got some pretty decent details right there. Got the big hood scoop or hood intake, whatever you call that. That's all right there. Could drive that all day, but you gotta be careful with gas prices. You know, can't drive it all day if it's gonna be like that. What we got here? Zoom in there. What's that got on the top? Can't see it on this phone here, but you might see it on yours. This is a Monte Carlo, 1970. Who knew back in those days when those come out, it would be that'd be Musclemania. That's right. I wound up with two of these. I don't know how I done that. Must have been two different vendors. I don't know. But I got to looking through them, and I said, well, there's two of them things. And then here is a 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. Now check that guy out. He's got that paint job going, ain't he? That's pretty cool. What what year that guy is. 2010. Dearborn, Michigan. Yeah, man. Now here is the last of the green ones, but it's a Chevelle. Musclemania Chevelle. It's got that green paint to it. Kind of sparkles. It's got the pinstripe alongside the white stripe. I always check for that. Make sure that pinstripe right there is good. Looks like we got a break in it, but that's okay. That's from just going too fast. That's what that is. Blow the paint right off of it. And right here's another Chevelle. Looks like a 64. Let's get in there on that one. Yeah, man. He's a looker. It could be a she, I don't know. Jump in that thing and take right off. And then here is a Ford Fairlane, a 427. In the year of 66. Yeah, man. I always like those type of flames on that purple. I'd like to see one in real life like that. I'd say there's one out there. I may have to try to find that. Google it does a fair amount of finding stuff like that. Now here is Gas Monkey. 68 Corvette Gas Monkey Garage. Now I didn't have this one, I don't think. And if I did, well now I've got two. I've got several of these Gas Monkey Corvettes. But that's a good one right there now. Let's see how close we can get. Get in there. Man, he's got the pipes coming right out the side. Not the bottom, but the side. That's neat. And here's a 67 Camaro. That is, yep, Camaro. He's looking good, styling and profiling. With my new timing system, I might have to get some of these muscle cars out and run them. Run them down the drag strip like it's supposed to be. And here is from the Camaro 50 set, number 5 of 5, 67 Camaro. I may have shown this one too. That's okay. We'll show it again. Yeah, man. That's neat. Now right here, here's some Firebirds. Pontiac 80s Pontiac Firebird. And I believe it's got a metal base. Yep. He's looking good. Got the T-tops going. That was something back in the day. T-tops. Had to have them. Looking cool. And check this guy out. Hot Bird. I just like that color. It's got some good color to it. These are T-tops also. He's pretty cool looking. And then here is another Firebird. Seemed like it had Trans Am wrote on the side of it. Yep, right there it is. Trans Am. 73 Firebird. I like it. That will get sideways with you. Vroom, take right off. Muscle Mania, 3 of 10. What year is that? 2015. That's not too old. As a friend of mine used to say, I got shoes older than that. Now, here we go. Here comes the good stuff. It's what we've all been waiting for. Purple Passion. Special paint. Check that out, man. That just screams, don't it? It's so loud. If that went down the road in front of your house, it'd set off something. I don't know what it set off, but it would set something off. Look at that. It's even got something on the hood right there on the front. Some kind of emblem. I still say that could be used as a can opener. I mean a pop opener. That'd be neat. That's Purple Passion right there. And then here, man, this is... I'm going to try to get the colors on this and look at that. That is a 32 Ford delivery. Ain't that neat? That's just cool right there. Man, look at that. Zoom in on that baby. Those colors just, that color just pops right there. Yeah, man. Then here is a Turbo Mustang. Hot Wheels Cool Classics. Not just a classic, but they're cool. That's why they're blue, you know, it's cool. Got the frost coming off the back of it. Spectra Frost, it says. Man, look at that. Turbo Mustang. Oh, man. Yeah, that's something right there made in Thailand. What if it'd do a wheelie? Wow. I'd say it'd do all kinds of things. Now, here you go. Here's a treasure hunt. I found 57 Chevy treasure hunt. Ain't that pretty cool? 4 of 12. Let's see if we can zoom in there. Al and Matt something. Hot Wheels 743. Just trying to find, I guess, the symbols there, I guess. Goodyear. It's a Goodyear. There's the rubber tires. See that? So that's a treasure hunt. 57 treasure hunt. 4 of 12. What year is that? Where'd it go? Where you at? There it is. 2004. Alrighty. And then here's, we got another one. Well, check that out. 2 of them. Now, how lucky is that? 4 of 12. To get a regular treasure hunt and a super treasure hunt. Miss Peg was Betty good to me, as they used to say on Saturday Night Live. Betty good to me. 1957. Check that guy out now. He is smoking. We almost had it there. Just don't want to focus in on that back side. But I saw these and I was like, the guy had them as a set. And, you know me, I had to get them. Something unique like that, you know. Check out the rubber tires. But yeah, man. That's something unique right there. Have the treasure hunt and the super treasure hunt of the same car, same year. That's just awesome. And we're going to end it on the high note. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I really appreciate it. And everybody have a good day. Later.